guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to No For Real podcast.
Hello, guys. This is your host, Yasmeen.
We have a guest.
Hello.
We have a guest today.
Hi guys, my name is Tricia, and I'm really excited to be here on the No For Real podcast because I listen to y'all's podcasts every single week whenever it comes out. So I feel like I'm on Ellen.
Yeah, so Tricia is a recent architecture student graduate. That's how we know each other in school. And she is an artist, a set designer, and most importantly she is our number one fan.
Exactly.
And we are very, very happy and excited to have you here. Tricia, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Is this your first time doing a podcast?
Yeah, podcast, but I've done talks, but that was more with a live audience. So this is a different kind of format.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot harder. A live audience where you cannot change
You
things.
can't cut anything. Or
No, it's
you
like
can't
you
mess
gotta-
up.
Yeah, it is harder.
I couldn't make it to your last one that you had with your exhibition.
At
but I
UH?
saw, at U of H, and then the one before that you guys did at the exhibition, I forgot, Sandman, right?
Yeah.
But I saw it a little bit on Instagram, and it looked great. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about, talk a little bit about who you are and how you started everything that you're doing now.
Get to know her.
Yeah.
With me and us, all of us.
Yeah, I feel like my journey didn't really start out at a singular place to where I am now. I kind of started doing something very completely different, and then taking all those experiences and just gaining and learning things along the way got me to where I am today, and got me into this world of set design, working with local Houston photographers in the photography scene and doing stuff in the art field as well. And so it's like I didn't even start there, first of all. It was more through like modeling in the Houston community, and there was a time in 2018 where like a bunch of photographers were coming up and they wanted to just practice their photography skills. And so that was when I got introduced to the people in the Houston creative scene here. And I would just I would help them out with shoots, not only through modeling but styling as well, and in taking on all these different roles and aspects whenever it came to creative productions like those. I feel like I picked up a lot of things along the way that weren't specifically related to modeling or more set design stuff. And so I feel like
you do learn a lot through experience than just watching people. So like you being in the environment is what made you start up basically and have your own probably signature in doing things, because you did it freestyle, you know, starting with just modeling. And then because as a model, whenever you start, it's like you got to style yourself, you got to do everything, especially if you're starting up with like also startup photographers, you know, so you do everything by yourself, and then you get to I don't know, kind of freestyle, and you build your own style. It's cool.
I wanted to ask you because I know Tricia, but like there are certain questions that I have in my mind that I would like to know what you think about yourself. So what do you think your most strength point is as a person that got you to this point today?
It's kind of a hard thing to describe, but I feel like I'm really good at envisioning things before they even happen. And so like this went back to 2018 whenever I was helping with the shoots and stuff, but like doing all these startup-y things, I would always be the one to seek out locations for the specific shoot, because I was really interested in a way that the movement of the model would complement the scene. And I feel like that goes hand in hand. Studying architecture is being mindful of the environment and like the final frame that comes out in the end. And so, being able to envision things before like it actually happens, and just being very organized and planning things out just so everything goes smoothly in the end. And sometimes it's not always the vision that you want in the end, but sometimes it comes out better than expected.
Yeah. When you said organized, that's literally how I think of you, is how you organize every single thing in your day with your little notebook. Yeah, I love that. And there are sometimes, like, especially during school, it was hectic. It was a lot of work, and I would see you doing a lot of different artistic things with the school work. So it was very, very inspiring. So me and Tricia were in the same school for 5 years.
Yes.
First 2 years, we did not know each other. We knew of each other. And
I would just
Like
see
they
you
had
at the
classes together and studio together?
No, we did not have any class together.
Oh, okay.
But like we would walk around to see our projects. So I remember one time I complimented her projects.
Nice.
You know,
and you would help me out in the fabrication lab.
and then the Keelan, that's literally how she knows me, from the shop that I used to work at. And then, but we never really interacted at all.
Yeah.
And that one time that I complimented her, she did not hear me. So I was
I
like,
did hear you. I said things, but it was really quiet.
So you didn't hear her too.
apparently we did not hear each other. So anyways, we never really spoke. And then fourth year, we after COVID and everything, we went back to studio, and I had just like separated from all my old group of friends. I was in a separate studio by myself, and I didn't really know a lot of people. And Tricia came and sat right in front of me, and we did not know that it was like partner projects. And we kind of just looked at each other like,
because we were just sitting right across from
like,
each other.
Let's see you partner.
we better partner up. This shit is not gonna work out. And we know each other work, so we know what we are capable of. And we had a project together. It's called P3. It was beautiful.
It won an award too.
It won an AIA award. And yeah, ever since we've been friendsies, and
That's so
I'm
cute.
very happy.
Yeah,
What made it click?
That, like, knowing that there was no other person in the studio that
we didn't.
We were like, nobody here. We know both that we are very creative and very good at this. So we looked around and we're like, there is nobody else that I would
Want to
take the risk of doing this with.
Gotcha.
And we're both like very like responsible about doing our stuff, and so we just decided. We just looked at each other, and literally in 2 seconds we were like,
You're my partner.
Let's just do it.
That's nice.
I feel like we didn't even talk about it that much. We just like, let's.
I know we didn't really discuss
like
like us personally. We would just talk
Nothing.
about the project, but then over time, like our friendship developed from there.
Yeah, and then now we are friendsies.
Yeah.
Nice. That's
so
cute.
yeah.
We do have a coloring book here. We want to attempt to color the whole thing right here. We're gonna try and see, but we're gonna collaborate on it.
We'll see.
So hopefully it comes out pretty.
Yeah.
There is a cat because Sim has a cat. So this cat is
That's
Rita
literally
for
why
sure.
we chose it. Thoraya found it.
And we can give her a name after we're done. Maybe we can add color, then give her a name, you know?
Yeah.
I thought she was Yasmeen.
Oh, if you want. That's yes.
I feel like it should start out with Madame. Something.
Yeah, Madame something.
Yes.
Maybe yes.
Madame
If it's a Madame, I don't want Yasmeen. I don't
Why?
want to be Madame Yasmeen. No, thank you very much. If I was living through these ages, I would have not made it.
Oh, I would have made it for sure.
No.
I mean, not
Those
wearing
tea
this.
parties. Oh, and
The
this
outfit is beautiful.
The
but
outfit is a whole workout. It's like 2 in 1. You don't have to go to the gym. You know what I mean?
True.
It's so heavy
You're
and it has you
snatched.
sucked in.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
you're always working out.
It's like you're wearing an outfit within an outfit within an outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
It doesn't just stop there. You have the whole headgear
Oh my
going
God.
on.
Imagine if it is as hot as it is today, walking out in this outfit.
I'd be passed out. I wouldn't even make it outside.
Yeah.
That is really a workout.
I would just
thinking
Passed
about
out in
it.
my bedroom.
Yeah, we are in Houston, Texas. It's hot. It's very, very hot. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Should we start one portion
Yeah.
at a time or just kind of randomly,
I think randomly.
whatever? Yeah.
As you go.
But you said you like steps and writing things down. So is that gonna freak you out?
No.
Okay.
No.
No, not really. No.
Not too much.
Okay. I'll start out.
You start.
Um,
What is your favorite color?
me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Guess.
there are more colors.
Oh, there are?
I know it, but I kind of want you to.
It's an olive green. Not just any green, but it has to be olive.
Olive.
And
Yeah, or
also-
forest.
I
Oh,
was gonna
forest
say
green.
lavender also.
Oh, lavender. I like lavender flavors.
Not color. Oh, okay. I'm tripping
But
then.
I would say lavender's second favorite color.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We have both. Here's your forest greens.
Okay. I guess I'll start off with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thoraya, you said white is your favorite color.
Yeah.
That was shocking.
Yeah, it is
Shocking.
because
That
I
was
rarely
very
wear
shocking,
white, but
Dustin.
then I really love white. I love the color white.
White's such
So
a nice
much.
color.
My favorite is black.
Everything else is just one level to me. Like, same love for every other color. White is like favorite.
Oh, same level as in favorite. I thought you meant same level as in like color. I was like,
Oh,
what?
no, I'm not
what is
colorblind.
we talking about? What
Colorblind
is
people
this?
just see colors differently. They're not like blind of colors. So.
Yeah, I think it's just the
Yeah.
opposite. Like if they
But
see
it's all-
green, they see red instead, I think.
No, it's.
Or
I think it's like it blacks it out. Not black it, but like
Dims it down.
dims it. Yeah, almost to a grayish kind of tone.
Oh.
I
So
didn't
you
know
wouldn't
that.
be able to tell. That's how they when they're driving with the red light, they have to know the location of it. You know, top is stop, middle is like wait,
Oh.
yeah.
Hold on. How about the horizontal ones?
You would know left to right.
Oh.
Also.
You know,
That's
sometimes
one-
I don't even see them when it's sunny outside. I literally don't see the
Yeah.
green, the yellow. I just wait and see what's going on in the street and drive.
I have a superpower. I love looking into the sun. I'm gonna get blind in couple
I don't think
years.
that's good.
It's not good, but I love doing it, especially if I'm like swimming and tanning. Just looking straight through the sun it gives me so much energy. I don't know how to
I can't-
explain
I
it.
can't. Like
But
not even
it's
if my eyes are
horrible.
closed and I can see the sun
stop
through my
tearing.
eyelids. I can't.
I tear a little bit,
Yeah.
but like I have a good tolerance of doing it for a couple of seconds and not.
Have you been to the eye doctor?
Yeah, and I have 20/20
Okay,
vision.
okay.
But I don't know what it's going on with the retina. It's probably
The layers are coming off.
yeah, it's just ripped. Oh, well, no. So, ooh,
I colored that.
okay.
That's cute.
Next,
Thanks.
who wanna go?
Are you gonna
next?
color it white?
No, I can't do white. Even if I try, I'll probably do something in the background because I'm really interested in the shapes that are going on. And I think I'm going to add a little bit of a brown and red because I'm feeling that. And
Okay.
if y'all don't
Go.
like it, I literally don't care. You can play around. That's
You
not
go.
red. This is red.
Hell
No,
yes.
this is
This
not
is
red.
red.
No,
I think
this is
those
red.
are more.
This
This
is
is
yeah.
the truest red.
Are these the ones that blend really well?
I
I
think
don't
so.
know.
I think if it is water based, yes, it should blend. Okay, so tell us what is your latest project and what is your upcoming project. If you don't want to spill the bean about everything, you could just give us some hints about the future.
Honestly, I don't really have an upcoming project at the moment. I'm
Mhm.
just focusing on work and getting through the week.
Yeah.
But I would say, like, the latest project I've done was the Concord exhibition that happened from last year, November to December. And that was a collaboration between me and Josh Allen, which is this other Houston-based artist and fashion designer. And the reason that we wanted to collaborate together was, like, him as a fashion designer, he was always interested in architecture. And then me with an architecture background, always interested in fashion. So it felt very natural for
That's
us
very
to
fitting.
collaborate together. And we've always been in group shows together, and like, going to these events, we were always talking to each other and saying, oh yeah, we should do something in the future.
Yeah.
And whenever this exhibition presented itself to us, we said, okay, we should finally have this exhibition together, as we always talked about. And it was a very good experience because like, not only did we produce the artworks that were at the studio, but we also got the opportunity to program certain events that had people come back to the space and not just look through the exhibition, but also be engaged in certain events that were happening there. So
Yeah.
we had the art talk that we mentioned earlier, and we also had a dance. So I actually met
That's my favorite. It was so beautiful.
I actually met this girl. Her name is Isabella. I met her on the day of the exhibition opening, and yeah, from there, I asked her if she wanted to be part of a dance at the exhibition, because like I was always interested in how like the body occupies space, because like architectural background, and I thought dance would be a unique way to approach that, and how she could navigate throughout the pieces in the space. And from there, we produced a short film on that, and also had a live performance. And that same short film was screened after the live performance.
That's so nice.
I love it.
I do follow you, but like I didn't see that one, to be
The
honest.
dance, it was really
the whole
beautiful.
Exhibition, I don't think
It's
seen it,
no,
but I've seen her work in design, and it's beautiful.
We've
Honestly,
Thank you.
talked about it a little bit. It was the cube, the wooden cube with the white rope.
Okay, no, I did see that.
Intertwines.
That was
Mm-hmm.
so nice.
Yeah, it was
I
beautiful.
did see that. It was
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank
It was
you.
very
Yeah.
nice. And when you see it in person, it's even more fascinating, because you feel like, I don't know how to explain it, but it feels like you feel the tension of the piece. Like you really feel like the rope is holding everything together, even though it's really not. But it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Um,
After making that, my back was not in a good state after
It was
that.
not backing. My back
was not backing. Because that was the
bet.
largest structure I ever had to make, like to this day. There was a previous version I made that was 4x4, so this one was a different challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And then having to rotate the cube, the 7x7 cube, and making sure all the rope is intertwined.
Oh, you had to rotate it. That's crazy.
Yeah, and flip it. But I had some help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's hard. Building
it's
an
hard.
architecture is.
What's your best way to be creative? Like, what do you try to do to get yourself ready to start working on a project? You know, to get your head in the right space, basically.
Mhm. I feel like the best way is to not even think about the project at all, and
Yeah.
just kind of do things like going outside to walk. Obviously not right now because it's really hot, but just spending time alone, spending time in nature, and letting your mind like really be release of all the other thoughts that you have that are not relevant at the moment. And so I feel like having a free state of mind is the best way to approach new creative projects, with like a fresh slate. And yeah.
Okay. And then do you usually start
Why is your
with
shoe
hand,
blind?
or you like to do everything digitally?
I was starting by hand is the
Yeah.
best way, because I feel like if you ever, like I feel like Yasmeen feels the same way.
Yeah.
That's
like
why
whenever
we clicked at the beginning.
because doing things digitally, there's always so much technical stuff behind it.
Yes.
So you're overthinking too much at the very beginning when that's not really necessary.
Yeah, you might face some limits already.
Yeah.
Not be
Yeah,
as
the best
free.
way is always by hand,
Nice.
like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
it's
I
limited.
don't know why I chose yellow, but I thought
Is that what you want
It
your
would
hair to
be
be? Like
a
when you
fashion
get
You
it
know,
lighter?
statement.
you can add more on top of her yellow hair. You know, like
no, I
add-
don't want it ombre. This is my choice. I want it to be
baby girl. I'm not
blonde.
saying anything.
I want it. I just
love
wanted
it.
it to make a statement.
That's a
She definitely made a
statement.
statement in her community with this hair color.
I'm gonna give her the scarlet letter. I'm gonna give her B for
Yes.
blonde.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Yes. This is how we do it in No For Real podcast. That's it.
I think it's gonna
Next.
look cute, but I like
Is it my
the
turn?
colors are red, green, and yellow.
I'm just now
Yeah,
realizing.
and we were just talking about the traffic lights, and it's the green.
Yeah, I was watching something the
Yellow
other day.
and
It's
red.
actually subconsciously you start doing things
Yes.
without
Oh,
when you
yes.
talk about something, subconsciously you start doing it, and that's how like in politically now getting into
politically,
politics,
food, and
but like
everything.
that's how like big countries manipulate like smaller countries into like saying things in the news and
Yeah.
making them believe certain things, and then they end up doing.
I just know for
That's
a fact
crazy.
that like setting up a conversation like with words can manipulate the other person's thoughts
Yeah.
and how they
You can
they
manipulate your
respond to
own
you.
self too
Yeah,
into
yeah.
doing things. That's how they always tell you to talk to yourself positively and like
manipulate yourself for
to
sure.
do in a good way, to do your things that you're
manifest.
supposed manifest.
We manifested traffic lights.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what we got. Traffic lights.
The other day I was also listening to something that says like with fast food restaurants, they usually pick red and yellow because it makes you feel hungry.
Yeah.
These are colors that make you feel hungry. And I'm
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah, now that I think about
Yeah.
it, I've never, like, it's rare that I see a like a fast food restaurant that's not red or yellow.
Yeah. These
True.
colors make you feel
I was
hungry.
gonna say Subway, but Subway is also
And banks
yellow.
usually have a little bit of blue because blue is trustworthy. Like this is where you feel, you know, comfortable.
And also hospitals.
Yeah, that's why there's a lot of
restaurants.
like those safety pole lights that are the color blue that are supposed to make you feel safe.
Yeah.
And then they have those help buttons on it, but it's rare that the help button actually works. It's just the feeling. Like
Yeah.
the color
Yeah.
blue. I feel
True.
safe.
True.
Yeah.
True. It's
Makes
smart
sense.
though.
That's crazy though. That is insane.
How do you think they came up with that? Like like how do you come up
It's
with that?
they had to like study the mind a little bit because
Yeah.
them 5% is helping them a lot to come up with all these things. You know what I mean?
Oh, you
The
mean the 5% that they know about the brain?
Oh, okay.
The way
Yeah.
they only know 5% about the brain. So imagine if they know a lot more.
But they're not sharing it with us because they don't want us
Which
to know.
could be very true. Like
So
you're talking to
true.
somebody who is very conspiracy theorist believer, and I truly
Yeah.
believe that they know everything, and they just
Yeah.
not telling us.
We do conspiracy theory at school for fun where we just start saying random shit to each other.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, like
Oh.
me, you, Karen. You
Yeah,
know when
yeah.
we just start random stuff?
Yes.
So this is a conspiracy theory group right here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
starting here.
I truly love conspiracy theories.
Yes, I do too. What is your like craziest conspiracy theory that you believe in, Tricia?
I'm not really a big conspiracy theory person, but I like learning about it. But just today, I got into on my TikTok. I started getting into a lot of plane videos for some reason.
Plane, airplane,
Yeah, like
Okay.
airplane crashes, and you
Oh.
know that Jello theory. Whenever there's turbulence, that you're not actually gonna fall from the sky, but you're just stuck in a piece of Jello.
No,
Oh.
tell me, what is this?
Well, so whenever
I'm
you
so confused.
whenever you experience turbulence on an airplane, like most people think that you're just gonna fall straight from the sky, but that's actually not the case because there's pressure coming from above and below the plane.
Yes.
So if you were to fall, like you're just stuck in the Jello, which is the sky.
But how do people fall then when they jump from the planes? You know, like jumping.
I'm actually not sure. Maybe they're not as high as our
Okay.
planes
That's
are.
not during a turbulence. Turbulence happens for like
Apparently, it happens whenever
For
you're going through
seconds.
clouds.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
because like, the water that's inside the clouds
Yeah,
causes
when it's
all that.
cloudy.
Yeah.
I wonder. That's a good question because I wonder what would happen if somebody actually jumps
They just fall.
during that.
There's a gravity.
Yeah, but well, true because I'm tripping because the plane is having the force to go in the other direction, you know, so it's keeping it from falling. True. If you're falling, you're just gonna fall down. Never
But
mind.
Maybe it is a jelly life that we don't know
Never
about.
mind.
Yeah, I hate turbulence. Every time I experience it, I always think of that Jello theory,
I just
or
sleep.
I close my eyes and act like I'm on a bus and we're on a very bumpy road.
It's a scary.
It is
It
scary.
really is a
That's
scary.
smart
I'm
way
so
to think about
high.
it.
Most of the time I don't feel it because I sleep all the time in the plane.
Same.
I don't feel nothing.
Literally,
at
I
all.
sleep and I can hear things, but I'm sleeping.
I'm
Like,
sle-
even
yeah.
if it's half sleep, 70% sleep, I'm still sleeping. I don't want to see anything. People
Yeah.
piss me off in the airplane.
Yeah.
Literally, I get pissed off right away. Like,
Me
if somebody in front of me is just doing too much movement, I'm pissed the whole flight. So I just rather close my eyes, sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not here.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing at all.
I'll just be
Especially
transported to my next destination.
Yes, yes.
teleport. Especially if
One
there's
day,
kids.
please
Oh.
teleport us.
A
one
kid
day.
pissed me off in any airplane.
The crying ones.
Crying,
Kicking,
playing,
and they're
kicking,
sitting behind
exactly.
you.
There was one actually when I was going to Barcelona. There was one that was sitting right next to me the first time that I went, and he keeps with his elbow just leans on me, and I'm like, boy,
Not your mom.
if you don't sit right, his mom was sleeping, and he was like,
Wake her up.
wake her up, wake Mikey up.
Wow.
She was something. She was on something because I would never leave my 3-year-old kid and just like sleep in a plane?
I think I
I
would.
don't know.
After being 3-year-old, you're good to go, bro. You can
Two.
get your own place too.
Two? You got it.
You got it. You've been here.
Take the
for 2
diaper
years.
off and that's it.
It's done.
Get a job.
If they cannot
Get
get
a
a
life.
job, they'll just clean at home.
Get it together. Get it together, girl. Yeah. Okay.
What was your conspiracy theory that you liked?
Ooh, I have so many. I have to pick my favorite.
Who fucked up the maroon, the burgundy, whatever?
My conspiracy theory is that they want us to be dependent. Who they? I don't know. Don't ask me.
They.
They just want us to be dependent on technology and to get control over us, to be honest with you, especially with now cars that have, you know, every single technology possible in this world. Like, I feel like they just want to control us with technology, and that's a conspiracy theory that I truly believe in.
Yeah, maybe that's true, because some places today aren't even, they're just card only nowadays, and so that makes you rely on all these technologies that are associated with that, and no cash.
No cash. They don't
Yeah.
accept cash. Your cars now know so much about you. The minute you connect your phone to your car, they have almost every single information that your phone holds, and your phone hears you all the time. Like I seriously came to a point that I'm okay with it. I feel like it's okay. I'm already naked in front of the world. You know what I mean? I swear, with
It's
technology,
true,
this is how
though.
I feel.
If my phone sees it, everyone sees it.
Exactly. I take my phone with me to the bathroom. At this point, I really don't care.
It's so true though,
Yeah.
because your phone is apparently taking a picture of you
Yeah.
every
And
few
if it's not
seconds.
listening to you, then how
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
your Siri listens? You
There
know,
was one
whenever
time-
the minute you call her, she listens.
Yeah.
So that means she's always listening
Yeah.
True.
and picking up.
I saw something the other day. I forgot the name of the document, but they found a document from early 1900s, I think, or late 1800s. I can't remember. But it was literally about how to make technology make people follow the government. And like, it was a full document that literally explains how we are going to be zombies.
Yeah.
And we're just going to be a yes man, like just saying yes
It's
to
part of
everything.
controlling the humans.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
making them depend
so
on
scary.
certain things, you know?
So terrifying.
Yeah, that's how people look whenever they're all just walking on their phones and it's like facing down. It's almost zombie-like.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time on the topic of your phones watching you, I have these very specific green like eyeglass frames that are like
Yeah.
square, and then I was just like looking at my phone like this, and on my Instagram there were all these ads of those specific glasses. Like, that's scary because it
your
was looking
camera
at
picked
me.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so true, so true. This happens to me all the time when I'm talking about fashion things. Sometimes I'm even thinking, I swear, I do not talk. I just think,
Yeah.
and then I go on any website, and then I see an
Yes.
ad, and I'm like, how is this even happening?
Yes,
That my phone
it's
even
so
knows
scary.
how I'm thinking.
It's terrifying.
Yes.
Because I swear to God, I can also say the same thing. I have
Yes.
not said a word about it.
Yeah.
And it's
You're
there.
just thinking of
and I'm
it.
like, there is a chip somewhere.
Yeah, they put a
I
chip. Every time you
know.
buy an Apple, there's the Face ID that implements a chip into your brain.
It could be, and I wouldn't even
wouldn't
really
even
be
be
surprised.
surprised,
I
yeah.
wouldn't.
Conspiracy theory.
So Tricia, we do that game too. Let us explain it for the Arab girlies. Y'all are gonna know. Back home, we used to play a game. Whenever you say the same word, we pinch each other and we make a wish, whatever wish you want
okay.
to make it.
Oh, I didn't know about the wish part.
Same.
I'm just
You've been
I'm just
pinching me
pinching
for
you the
2
whole
years.
time.
Empty wishes.
No wishes.
No.
We normally say like, my man is gonna be like cuter than yours. I'll be richer than you, or something like that.
What
Yeah,
have
so
you
it's
been
just
wishing on me?
Whatever I feel that day. Good
You wish I
food,
didn't
and-
pinch you first.
Yeah, because she does. I
Yeah.
taught her one time, and she's been on it. She's
Yeah.
doing much better than me.
So sometimes I try to stagger my words so we don't say the same thing at the same time.
You do?
Sometimes.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Sneaky. Okay, I'm done, guys. Go to the next. I'm doing the details. I'm doing her
I can tell.
makeup.
I can tell. I really
Yeah.
like the lipstick with the hair. It's
Thank
so
you.
cute.
It's popping.
It's
It's like a
giving,
fuchsia pink. Right?
Yeah.
It's a fuchsia pink.
It looks like someone. I can't put my finger on it. It looks like someone.
It looks
Someone
like
we
Yasmeen.
know. No,
No,
she
it
don't.
looks like a character.
She do not. Okay. Anime character? Because that's what I'm getting.
No, just some
I know
plain.
an anime.
Watch anime?
I do not. I used to, but I just don't really have the time for it.
Yeah.
There's just so many out there. I don't know where to
I think it's
start.
increasing now.
I would
Yeah.
not recommend it because
I don't watch anime.
it's so long. And if you're watching a recent one, you watch it and then you'll have to wait for 2 more years for them to drop.
And then you
another
just
one.
forget about it.
Literally, you don't really though. If it's a good one, it's always in your mind. Like
Yeah.
Demon Slayer is always in my mind. Attack on Titan is.
I
good.
tried
It's
watching
done
Attack
though.
on Titan, but
It's
oh
so
no,
good.
not Attack on Titan, One Piece. But there's so
It's
many
a long
episodes.
one. One Piece is
I just-
huge.
You cannot watch that in one piece.
Yeah.
This is super random, but have you watched Peaky Blinders?
No.
Peaky Blinders.
What is that?
They're gonna come up with a movie now. It's about a gang group that used to sell alcohol. I think after World War One, when it was illegal for it to be sold, like somewhere in Europe and the United States, and they used to smuggle it. And the Peaky Blinders, it's like a family that kind of became super rich, like a mafia, and they became very basically controlled in the city, where they even have relationships with the president in England, I think Churchill, that was his name, things like that. So it's based on a true story, but they have a TV show and they had multiple episodes. And yesterday I was on Instagram and somebody said they're coming up with a movie on Netflix.
Oh.
It's a really good show. Based on
Peaky
real
Blinders.
stories, Peaky Blinders, yeah.
Are those hats that go
Yes,
like this?
yes.
It's peaky.
Yes, exactly.
Peaky blinding.
Yes.
You know what
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes.
You know what I still have not watched and everybody was hyping it the hell up? That one show in that was filmed in New Mexico. What is it?
Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And Better
That's
Call
a good
Saul.
show. Yeah.
Is it good?
So good.
It's good. Like it's shot really well.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's specific scenes that are really clever, and just the whole storyline is good as well.
Oh.
I remember it was one of the first shows that I watched on Netflix. Like I was still in high school, and Netflix was just now starting, to be honest with you. I used to rent like the movies from Netflix, and it would come to my house, and then after 5 days I would have to return it.
It used to be like that?
Yes. Netflix
What?
started as this, and then Breaking Bad was one of the first shows that I really jumped into on Netflix during high school, and I was obsessed with it.
Yeah, I
That's
probably watched
crazy.
it 3 times. Did you see Better Call Saul?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
He's kind of one of my favorite characters, to be honest. He's
The
just
main
good.
actor?
Yeah, the main
Yeah.
actor. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fu-
It's like fit for him.
Yeah, like the sleazy kind of lawyer.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see that the Better Call Saul was supposed to be like the time that it took place is before Breaking Bad,
Yes.
and so having to
True.
watch that after Breaking Bad,
It
like
was so
now you get
confusing
all
to
the
me. Yes.
connections.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What are the shows that you guys are watching now? You said Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders
You
is an
finished it,
old
or-
show. It's I already finished it all.
Oh, okay.
Now I'm not watching anything.
Yeah, I'm not watching anything either.
2 weeks ago I was watching Bridgerton when it came out, the new season.
Oh, it came out the new.
Yeah.
My lord. That's where we got.
I
My
really
Lord
do
from.
like it. I know it's a
Really?
fantasy. I
Yeah.
know it's fiction, but I like
I would
it a
just
lot.
say it.
Yeah, we were watching the show. Remember at school and the
yeah.
small TV, and
The
she
small
she
TV.
said "my lord" to the guy that she loves, and we just started saying "my lord" to each other.
Yeah. And I think there's a queen as well too. They
Oh,
made
like
a
the
show about
spin-off
the queen.
on the
yeah.
Queen.
Mhm.
Oh,
Which is even nicer. I literally cried in one of the episodes. I was crying, you guys. I was tearing up.
that's
I swear.
that must
it
be a
was-
good one.
That shot got me. Like
'Cause-
after the shot finished, I was like, "What?
Because
Why was I crying?" You know?
Yeah, I know you wouldn't.
It was.
so.
I'm
I
gonna
know
wait for
that
you
this
to
is
watch
good.
it. Please watch The Queen, and then I think you're gonna know exactly what shot I'm talking about?
No,
What clip?
I'm sure it was that good that made you
Yes.
tear up. You know,
I'm like emotionless sometimes when I'm watching things, like seriously,
because
and it got me
it's a
crying.
show, you know,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
it has to be really good
yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
I literally cried.
Guess what I'm watching?
Is it
Yes?
a YouTube?
No. I'm rewatching My Girlfriends. I found it on
Girl.
another thing that is
Girl.
for free, and I'm literally rewatching
Like on those
it.
illegal
But-
websites that give
No,
you a
it's
bunch
the-
of
the
viruses?
CW.
Oh, okay,
It has
okay.
it for free. So I love watching it. I love it.
I love it too, but I think one time
my comfort
it's good
show.
for me.
Yes, but it's my comfort show, and I'm feeling like I need it those days.
Gotcha.
And I'm
Is it
just
something
like,
that you can watch?
Have you watched
like,
Sex
not
and the
having
City?
to like pay too much attention to it? Just like
yes,
something
yes,
playing in the
while
background.
I'm doing something.
Oh, and
else.
New Girl.
New Girl.
That show, New Girl.
Yes, we watched that twice.
Yeah,
I watched it
in
and then
that
I watched
stinky
it again
room
and
on the 4th floor with the projector on.
Yes,
and
that's-
I just stopped playing.
love
No.
it.
and
Whatever
the
you
City.
said, no,
Mm-mm,
You
I
have to.
haven't.
never
It's
watched.
so good. It's really good.
I will give it a shot. Is it on?
Mad Men.
I need to watch that because you told me.
No?
This.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna cry right now.
Are you like an action?
No, Mad Men is 60s, I think, 50s, 60s era. It's people working in corporate advertisement. It was so good. Mad Men is so
Wait,
good.
the whole show is completed already?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
completed already. Yeah.
Yeah,
I need to
I
build
would
up my
only
list.
watch it if it is
Yeah, 'cause
completed
it-
because I ain't got no time.
I don't wanna wait.
I do not want to wait. That's
Most of
just
the shows
waste
that
of my time.
yeah, everything is completed that I talked about. Nothing's
Yeah.
still going on other than
Not having
Bridgerton.
to wait for anything.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the Queen show. Do you have to watch Bridgerton to understand it? Okay, because
No,
I
you don't
watched
have to.
Bridgerton for a while, then I just stopped.
No, you don't.
And then I
have
saw the
to.
Queen show came out, and because I stopped Bridgerton, I didn't want to start the Queen show.
No, the Queen show has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Yeah, you could watch
What's
it
the name?
before.
We keep calling it the Queen show.
I have no idea.
If y'all know what it is, just let
Yeah.
us know. Yeah.
Whose turn is it? Is it your turn?
I
Yeah.
did. So whoever turn it is, it is.
I don't have a sharpener, so
It's
my
fine.
red is crying like it's almost done.
It's fine. I don't got a sharpener right now.
I have
either.
a makeup one, but it's not on me.
I don't
know
have
if
a
it
makeup
works.
one.
You can
'cause
use the
my-
knife if it comes to that.
Oh, just
Yeah.
all the way. That would be cute.
So
Lord.
do you have a conspiracy theory that we can talk about? Or you think about all the time?
Is the Earth flat? No, I'm
No, no,
joking.
no.
I'm joking. I'm
I
joking.
have
I think they
one.
put something in this.
Something in this drink. Oh, that is my conspiracy theory. Thank you for
What is
being
it?
here today.
Yes.
What is
That every time we go to a place, I think someone is putting something in my drink.
Oh,
That is,
That's
you
a
know what I mean?
valid valid way of thinking though.
Yes,
it
because
does
like
happen.
sometimes I just like we ate whatever like hot pot
Mhm.
and I start laughing and I'm
But
like,
you get food
happy.
drunk. And
Yes.
someone put something in here.
Someone put something in this drink because I'm not acting normal and and I shouldn't be acting normal because I just ate ton of food. So it is what it is.
have you been to the Space Center,
Space Center.
like NASA here in Houston?
Oh, I used to go all the time when I was younger. So I have no idea how it looks like now.
I'm sure it looks the same.
Have you been recently?
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
Why?
Because
Disappointment.
honestly, after I went there, I was like, there is no way we've been to the moon. There is no way we've been to Mars after what I've seen. Mm-mm. It does not look real to me.
Plastic pieces. Every
Yeah,
now and then.
honestly,
Yeah.
like it was a joke.
And like the flag wasn't. It was something about the flag.
Yeah,
Have
the
you heard
flag was
about
waving.
that?
How is the
theory?
flag waving on
when
the
there's
moon?
no grab?
And people did some studies on the movement of the people that were basically on the moon, and they're like, how is this even possible? You can't move like that. You can't do like that. And then the stamps of their boots on the ground.
Mm.
It's like so many questions. But the whole Space Center does not even try to actually fake it, to make it. Everything
Yeah.
looks normal, you know? It looked like an old museum.
And why haven't we been there again?
Since the 1970s, I think.
Like, what's up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just wanted to make it a one-time thing to show that they were the first ones there, and that
Yeah.
was it.
True. And nobody
Apparently.
else was able to do that. Japan, they could never.
Russia.
They could never. It's only USA.
This
And
is
you
why
must
I think
stay
we've
on.
never been to the moon. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm offending somebody's beliefs, but
We've
again,
never. Not sorry.
Yeah,
On my
like,
part, we have never.
I can't change that. Sorry. I just don't believe that we've been anywhere outside the Earth other than just the satellite.
We
That's it.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's the max.
not landed anywhere.
Yeah, probably been around, but not landed.
Yeah. Would y'all go live? Oh, I know you would.
Live
in
on.
a
Oh, yeah.
yeah, live somewhere else in the space if you could.
I want to go to a different. Is it universe or galaxy? Galaxy.
Galaxy is
Take me.
universe is. Oh, fuck. I got it confused.
I need the
on
scales.
Which
Yeah.
one is galaxy? Same universe.
Okay, the universe is bigger than yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I would definitely want to go to a different galaxy because there's just so many out there, and I feel like the possibilities of life are. It's just everything is bigger than us here.
Yes.
And so I'm always curious to see like what life looks like there, or like at the different atmospheres, and like we have like earth, water, air, the elements, and like what are their elements over there.
Oh, I see your point.
I feel like it's different kinds of things that we don't even know about. That's the 95% of the brain that they're not sharing with us.
True. That is very true.
Yeah, and what life looks like, they're like their form of humans. It's probably a lot different than us humans because we adapted to this climate. So
Yes,
they
for
have a
sure.
completely different climate. Like the forms of life probably look so much more different.
Something that we cannot even imagine.
Comprehend.
Yeah,
Imagine if their skin is like movable or
their skin,
yes,
Like they
I
have
don't
leather.
know. Like
they have the algae.
yes. I don't know why I thought of that right now.
The
but
first thing,
I-
imagine if their
I
skin.
believe they
Skin.
do exist. Like there is no
Yes.
way that
The-
we are the only creatures in this universe. Like why? What's so special about us? We're so slow anyway. You know?
We're just slow. We're dumb.
Exactly. Like why would we be the only creatures, on this planet? I'm sure there are other planets that have other creatures, and they have been here, or they don't want to be contacted with us at all.
Yeah.
So they come and go and nobody sees them. But I think even if the government sees them, they keep it secret.
Hush, hush. Yeah. Or they kill them right away, and
Yeah.
they even though I
Detain
think
them.
whoever is out there is way more developed than we are
Because they're reaching us.
Because
We
I hope they
haven't.
don't have conflict. If they don't have conflicts, I would say that they are way more developed than us, because we are just distracting ourselves with unnecessary shit.
I
in
feel
this
like
planet.
the fact that they discover us first is just telling you that we are doing a lot better than you.
Literally.
And we haven't discovered nobody. We haven't, again, I don't think we even been to the moon.
But
so.
we've been we've
So.
been to the moon.
No, we have
satellite,
not.
and that's it. Come back down.
Yeah, satellite is like the best thing. Especially like if you think about it, we don't even know a lot about the deep oceans. So how are we just going out there? I know it's easier because there's less pressure, but we don't even know what's going on in the space. For us to say it's easier to go to space than just going deep the oceans,
I'm one of those people that would love to go and discover the ocean, even though
Like
I really
deep,
know
all the way to the bottom.
Yes, even
Yeah.
though I know I should leave it the fuck alone because I don't want to.
End up like those millionaires.
And not that I don't want to wake up a demon that has been sitting
Like
there
some
for a
form of
long
life that we
time.
haven't even discovered
Yes.
before.
Yeah. You know what I'm scared of? That the bottom surface is just one big creature that if we disturb it, it's just gonna rise
And
on
it's
us.
this mouth, and the mouth opens
Stop.
and it just pulls
And it
everything down. That's where the submarine went.
itself.
Oh my God, that's actually really cool.
Cool.
It's cool.
It's cool in my imagination. Cool that I thought of that.
Yeah.
But it's not cool if it exists. Hell no, I don't want to see that.
That can stay down there.
It's
You-
terrifying.
That's scary.
I really, okay. Sometimes I think about it, but like, the last day on earth, I want to be present on the last day on this earth.
What would be the
Before-
first thing? What would you want to do as your last thing as the last day on Earth?
Watch how it's ending.
Okay. Okay.
Literally,
girls.
I want to be present when the last day on earth happens. when everybody dies, like when it's like that's it, it's done. I just want to live that
I
day.
think it's happening now slowly, a little
No,
by little, to be
no,
honest.
literally,
The end
yeah.
is very close, but
They always say
The end
that.
is
You
near.
know, they
Very
said that in 2008, 2018. There are so many movies that predict the end of Earth, but nothing happens at all.
yeah, no, but what I'm saying is as in the crazy shit that we're seeing in today's world.
Yeah, it's just
But-
like a slow.
Yeah. But I also don't know when that is going to happen. And maybe it's an infinite thing where, you know,
We live in a
generation-
constant-
Yeah, a generation goes, and then those. I have this conspiracy theory that a generation goes, and
Yeah.
the same souls live throughout
cycle.
different generations, and it just cycles until the end. And we really don't have end. It's like it's a loop. That's
What do you
I'm-
think is going to happen to all the souls at the very end when they all meet together?
I think the soul just develops, but not in a good way. Because we become smarter, so we start doing
Oh, crazier.
crazier things.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was the souls were way more innocent and naive at the very beginning, and now it's just
They know too
heading-
much.
Exactly. Now it's just gonna head that way. But I don't know.
I don't know if I'd like to be
Experience
there.
that. No, I
Yeah.
don't.
I'll
Want
be
to.
there along the way.
I don't want to experience that. No, it's already terrifying.
I like terrifying things. I
To
really
live
do.
it, Thoraya, but
Even during the war, I lived during the Iraqi war, and I was so hella excited, to be honest with you. I still remember. It was one of my favorite days.
listen,
Your favorite?
I always
No,
always
really.
say that it is my favorite days too.
Yeah.
Not that I was excited, but to be in the war, you are unaware of what's going on around you. And you feel very close to all your loved ones. You guys
All your
tie
family
up.
members are
It
together.
the bond becomes way stronger. Once you get out of the war afterwards,
It was bad.
you start analyzing everything that happened with you, and you're like, oh fuck, like you start try to heal, but even it fucks you up in the head even more, if that makes sense. So
Yeah.
it haunts you forever, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what I always think, that people that are in the war, even in today's date, they are at the best state
Yeah.
mentally.
Because not really processing everything that's
Exactly.
going on.
As soon as you leave that
It
place,
starts
it's
hitting.
gonna get fucking crazy.
I agree. You can't
And
process
it's crazy
things.
that we talked about this, because I was just thinking of an RC thing this morning about shit like that. So that is
Really?
a sign for me to...
I always think about the Iraqi war days because,
Yeah.
again, I was surrounded by family, and I was so excited to see, like, war stuff. Like, I was a
As a
kid.
kid,
As
yeah,
a kid,
as a
I just
kid.
want to see things, bombs and stuff like this. If I'm away from it, I just want to see it. I was excited to see it. But again, I don't know if I'm traumatized. Of course I am. I just don't know it.
Yeah,
but,
you are, but in a different way.
yeah,
Each person cope with it differently.
yeah.
Yeah, usually you don't realize things until long after.
Same.
Like
Even with
years.
conversations, sometimes I analyze them after they're done, and I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh,
overthinking
was
everything.
that-
Yeah.
What did this person mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Insane.
Like today, I was doing a short reel for Instagram, and I just noticed Yasmeen called me crazy and insane in the video, and I was like, wow.
I said, that's crazy. I didn't say Thoraya is crazy, even though I know Thoraya is crazy. That's for the record. The hell?
You commented that? Or it
Um,
was like in the actual
No,
in the video?
saying it word
Oh,
for
saying
word, but
it.
I said that's crazy.
That's
but
insane.
Now to make it
Thoraya
clear,
is gonna cut the clip
that
to make
Thoraya
it sound
is
like
crazy.
she's saying your name.
Yeah,
That was
Oh,
AI.
I should have done that.
that is.
AI is so scary.
It is.
What do you think about that?
It
Like, just
keeps
having an
getting
image
more
of
and
you
more
that moves.
advanced. Like there was one thing Yasmeen sent to me where like now they're collecting your data without you even giving consent
Yes.
Literally
and
so
using that.
scary.
You don't even know what people are using that for, so that's what's even more scarier.
Yeah.
And
I think really what's scaring me the most about this is a crime. Like somebody can commit a crime and use your own identity
Yep.
instead of theirs. That's honestly the scariest thing ever. And people usually who have really good technology techniques and things like that, they always end up using it in a bad way, or they get paid to use it in a bad way, just like the people who created weapons. They got
Yeah.
paid to sell their technology. it's just that way.
It's terrifying.
I forgot what it's called, but it's the deep fakes. I saw this video comparing deep fakes maybe only like a few months ago and then deep fakes now, and it's crazy to see the difference. Like the deep fakes that we have now, it's you probably wouldn't even be able to tell that was AI generated. Like it looks like the person's actually saying what
Yes, I've
the
seen
video is
movies
manipulating
like that.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, I feel like they use it in movies now. Deep fakes.
There is already a movie. I don't know what it was called, but it's Celine Dion was in it.
Yes, and it's
she's not in it. Like after the movie, they give you the, details of how they filmed it. She's not in the movie. It's her AI. And during the movie, I paid attention, and I was telling my brother, "Hey, do you notice that this is AI? This is absolutely not Celine Dion." And then at the end of the movie, there is the actual footage of her, like a short segment in the movie that is actually her. And my brother was like, "Oh, now I see the difference. When they put the fake one and the real one, you can tell right away."
Yeah, because she looks older a little bit with the regular one. It's normal, you know. It's.
But some people would not notice, you know. It's insane.
I couldn't notice. I seen that.
Yeah.
I could not really notice when it was the AI, but like you would see it later on because it's like her wrinkles.
And isn't there a movie called Jane, right? Jane or something?
The Jane Doe autopsy of Jane Doe?
No, I think it's just Jane or something like that. Where there is a girl that is doing things and she comes back, turns on the TV, and it's actually her.
I
doing
saw
the
that.
things.
Is that the Black Mirror one?
Yes, it's a Black Mirror
Yeah.
episode. Yes,
It's an AI. I need to watch Black Mirror. That's another
I
show
love
that I've
that.
never
Oh my God.
watched.
I love it because every episode is completely
It's
different.
it's very.
Yeah.
pick
It's
and
a lot.
I love shows like that because it feels like I'm watching a lot of shows within one. You know?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yeah. What I like about Black Mirror is like they have very dark topics, but there's also like really nice episodes, like the San Junipero one. So it's a break from all the traumatic stuff.
Yeah. Like they traumatize you for a little bit and they get a little.
I like it. But AI scares me, to be honest with you. It scares me, and I wish they create things where it's like somebody cleaning my house, doing my laundry, doing
AI
my
cleaning,
cooking for me, and
Yeah.
I'll do the fun things, where I'm editing, shooting, doing the art stuff. But then they're creating AI for them to take the jobs that you're actually enjoying. Then you have to do the labor yourself.
Yeah.
I saw that post that you posted. That's so true. I really want to do
Made
my
so much
art
sense.
and let them do everything else for me. Like,
going back to how they're just trying to make us more reliant on technology, and then we become
We become just labor. We just become people.
labor
who-
to the robots.
Yes, exactly.
that's so scary.
Okay. I
You
said I
better
want to
wake
live
up.
forever, but I don't know if I want to see that.
I don't. Like, as soon as it becomes robotic, like 60%, I want to get the hell
Yeah, that's
out of here.
enough.
End it.
Not even alive anymore.
Yeah.
Yes. Not really.
It's scary, but we all know it's happening because that's the end goal of the corporate world.
That's
capitalism.
why sometimes I think like COVID is
It's man-made for
made.
sure.
It's
If
made
you
up,
think about it, it
fabricated
was
in a lab.
man-made.
yes.
It was before the election. This is how they faked the election. I don't care if you like Trump or not, but they did fake the election because Trump would have won. It's not like I love Trump. I don't love anybody, to be honest with you. Nobody in the government is worthy of speaking and taking care of this country. But I feel like it was definitely man-made. Things changed. The whole entire world changed after COVID.
Yeah, and another thing is, like, the topic of how COVID is man-made. You know how businesses have certain hours? It's like they're saying COVID only happens within this time frame. And after that, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Because really people are acting like it's
And then, like,
It
there's
was
all these
like
different variants, too. And then
Yeah.
you have to just get more boosters. Like, wasn't my old booster good enough? I got to get a booster for my booster?
I stopped doing that shit.
And the
Yeah, I
fact that they
stopped at
made it
3.
mandatory
Yeah.
where you cannot travel, some
Yeah.
jobs you cannot even go back to your job if you don't get the vaccines. My sister works in a hospital, so basically it's mandatory for her to take every single vaccine
no.
for her to be a doctor in the hospital.
How many
That's
do they have
insane.
now?
4.
4.
I only took 2, and honestly, I don't care. I'm not gonna travel anymore. I don't care if they make this mandatory. If they give me anything medication mandatory in the future, I'm not taking it.
I only took 2 as well, and I am not doing anymore because I am gonna be honest with you. I felt like my body changed a lot
I
after
swear
I
me
did
too.
that.
Yeah.
Like I feel my bones are not as strong as it used to be. I feel like my health went down too. Like I get a lot more sick than I used to, and a bunch
were
of other
never
stuff.
sick
Yes.
before it. You
When
were
did you
never
start?
sick.
It started after you got the boosters.
Yes, I would say 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I started like stressing a lot out in school, and I would get like my immune system was really, really bad.
I swear, me too.
So
I was
would
a
get
different
sick
person.
right and left. It's really bad. And then I broke remember when I broke my my elbow?
Mm-hmm.
And I had never broken anything before, and the way that I fell down, it was so stupid that it was not worth me. Like,
I saw the IKEA table
it was so
afterwards.
bad. Okay, so there was a small IKEA table that we call it lac table. If you
It's like
Google
2
lac
by
table
2.
IKEA, you would
Yeah.
know it. It's a good sturdy table. It's
Yeah,
fine.
when
It's
it is
IKEA
sturdy.
signature
But it
table.
is, yes. So that one that I've seen that I was working with, it was broken already, but I did not see that. And we're at school, everybody has one of these tables to present their work. So I had to like hang something that was a bit tall. So I had to get on something to do it. And I just saw the lac table in front of me. I literally stepped 1 foot. It's this high. It's not that high. It's like an inch and
Oh, you just put
an
1
inch
foot
and a
on
half.
it?
Yes, 1 foot. Raising the second one, I fell. And that's it. That's literally it. And I don't know how my elbow broke. Like I couldn't.
You should sue IKEA for that.
I literally should
Yeah.
sue IKEA and someone else. But
Fauci. Sue Fauci
oh,
for
I
sure.
forgot about him.
He is in court for something. I think because of the vaccine, he is in court.
He should be in court for a lot of things.
Fauci.
He lied to us
Yeah,
right and left.
Fauci definitely lied.
And yeah,
he just disappeared.
He
like,
is in
after all
court.
that. Yeah.
That's
They paid him money.
That
They're
says
like, say
something.
this. They say this. Fauci, say this.
I just know that he hated Trump though. Respect
Yeah,
for
whatever.
that. But anything else? Fuck you for fucking our bodies up.
I
They
wonder if he
definitely-
took the vaccines.
Exactly.
boosters.
These old
They probably got
motherfuckers
like
did not.
like all these other higher up people. They probably got a special dose
Yeah,
that
I'm sure.
was not
probably
available
did
to the
not.
public. Yeah.
They did not leave a certain specific space, and they didn't go. And they know they are almost dying, so they don't give a shit. All of them are like 80.
I wish I had a private jet
Is it
so
your
I
turn?
didn't have to take the vaccines,
my
to
turn?
be honest
Yeah.
with you. Because, like, some countries, like the countries that I traveled to during COVID, I would have not been able to go if I didn't take the vaccines. Like, even if I leave the United States and go to a different country, that country would not allow me in if I don't take the vaccine.
Not
and that's
anymore.
all because of the United States. Because the United States made it mandatory.
I see.
Everybody else made it mandatory. So,
Yeah.
stupid, honestly. And yes, my health also changed after
Yeah.
the vaccines.
Yeah.
I used to be way more hyper. I used to do a lot more and not get tired. My bones
Yeah.
did not hurt. Like, mental state, I was more stable. Maybe that's
to
like
be honest.
They
yes.
put something in
Yeah.
here.
They put
Definitely.
something in that vaccine.
Yeah, for
they
sure.
sure did.
yeah.
It was terrifying, honestly, but we had no other option. And my dumbass, I wanted it to travel so bad, so I was like, "Here you go, both of them." Please,
Honestly,
hurry
the
up."
whole world wanted to travel after being like
Stuck inside.
during COVID. You know,
Yeah.
yeah,
quarantining.
yeah. I
for
was
a
not gonna
year.
be stuck here.
Exactly.
Hell no. So I was very excited to get out of this country, but had to pay the price.
You know, it's been a long time. Like
Since
it's-
COVID?
Since COVID, it's like
it
5
feels
years.
like
5
Four-
years?
yeah.
Because it was
4 years.
COVID-19,
Yeah.
essentially.
true,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But we
we
actually lived it in 2020. I don't know
Yeah.
why they called it COVID-19. It started
Because
in
it
2000.
started
Yeah.
19.
Yeah.
It actually started October, I think,
Yeah.
of 2019.
And they killed the
but it
person.
got to us February.
The whistleblower that
Mm-hmm.
actually said
Yeah.
something, they killed him. So that's a lot more shadier than anything that we've lived before, I guess. So
Yeah, it's terrifying. And they did it so that they make us all electronically like zombies.
Yeah, when we got the vaccines, there was a chip in that.
Yes.
Could be, honestly.
So I have 3 chips right now.
Whoa,
you
I have
took 3?
2.
I got the first one and then 2 boosters.
booster.
Yeah.
I got 1 booster, 1 shot.
So you have 2 chips.
Yeah, 2 chips for sure.
Yeah.
How many chips do you have?
2.
2 chips.
2 chips.
Yeah.
And I don't want any more chips. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
is
even
enough
take the flu
chipping.
shots no more. Last time I took a flu shot was probably 2017. I don't take them anymore. I just boost my immune
Yeah, I
system.
don't
Thank you. I'm going to
either.
use
Yeah.
like
The
garlic.
natural.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because the sickness that you get right after getting it is even worse than any other sickness that you might get
Yeah.
if you don't take it.
Bless
you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna do that to myself. Fuck that.
And this is the final results. Is this it? We're going to keep coloring, but
It's just
Yes,
so many
but
details.
Let me finish it down.
okay, we'll finish Rita first.
Ooh. Okay. What is your favorite artsy thing to do?
Artsy thing to do.
Yeah.
Like art stuff, or can it be art related stuff?
Art related.
Art related.
Art related. I like going to galleries because like I feel like Houston has a really big museum district, but like other than like the big galleries that we have here, there's a lot of smaller art galleries that are happening outside of the main like museum district area, and so seeing what more local artists are doing is inspiring to see, and like all these different kinds of activations that they do. Like me and Yasmeen went to the fashion exhibition at the Truck Club, which was really nice because it was this collaboration between also Josh Allen and then one of my friends, Lou, who is a fashion designer, and so they activated this space in a really interesting way that captured both of their brand identities into this art exhibition.
I love that show. It was
Yeah,
very,
because
very
you could see
nice.
the whole process of how it got
Yes,
from
that's
the
literally what I
beginning,
love
like
about
their
it.
thoughts, like the hand sketches, and then the more finalized, fabricated things in
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
it's
nice.
It's beautiful. Loved it. And that is actually one of my favorite things to do is just for us to go on little art.
You get so
Cons.
inspired doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. And then
Yeah.
it's just a different vibe. Music, good, good vibe.
And some people are really good on taking people the whole, like living the experience. They make you live the experience where you forget where you at, for like even 5 minutes sometimes.
True.
I love when that happens.
Very true.
Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about something else?
I wanted to ask one more question.
Okay.
Um,
One last question.
Yes. What is your favorite episode of No For Real podcast?
It's very fitting.
Ooh, that's hard.
If you don't remember the name of it, that's
I have to think about like the actions that y'all did,
Yes.
or
Yes.
like certain key points.
Yeah.
There was one that I was definitely, because I like to listen to it when I'm at work because it comes out on Mondays.
Yeah.
There was one specific episode that I didn't realize how loud I was laughing. And it was really quiet in the office, and I have my silent, like my noise canceling headphones on, and I was cackling, and I was wondering why everyone was looking at me. I forgot. Can I look at the list of y'all's episodes?
I don't have. Do you have your phone?
We're phoneless.
Do you have your phone?
It's over there.
I'll get it.
I need to think.
Let's get it. This is a very important question.
I like how y'all don't have a structure,
No.
like at the very beginning, and just kind of let it flow.
We wanted to have a structure like in the first season, I think, and then, or the second season, first season, second season, and then it's more comfortable when you don't have a structure, to be honest with you, because we are moody people. Some days we want to be talkative. Some days we just want to concentrate on one subject. Some days we have a lot going on in our lives that we want to share with people. So it's nice to have a free structure kind of podcast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more genuine, and we just let our brains work a
Here it
little
is.
bit.
The he sniffed my hair episode.
Did he still my?
Oh my God,
that was a Christmas one.
Yeah, that was a Christmas
That's a
one.
good one.
That's
That
a good
is
one.
very
Literally,
good
that
one.
was a story.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
We're gonna put it down. You go watch it. We're not gonna tell you the story. If you don't know, you don't know, and if you know, you know.
Exactly.
The sniffing hair conspiracy. You have to learn more about it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Christmas special episode.
You gotta do it. It was a cute one. I love that episode. Actually, it was fun. Okay, thank you for listening, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
We are very happy to have you.
Yes, we are. Stay tuned for next episode.
See you.
And this is what we got right now.
Time.
And see it?
It's so cute. Very random colors. I wish the colors can speak.
Some ASMR.
Oh, meow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye-bye.